I purchased this Turcotte chair from Staples. See over here. It's supposed to be $149.99, but I got it for $50 on sale. So I'm replacing this seat so my wife can do her crafting on her silhouette. She actually got this seat as another replacement, but anyways, let's see how this goes. So unboxing it, shows the 2 armrests. It's padded on the top here, plastic over there. Right beneath that is the bottom side over here. And then that's what the back side looks like. Nothing special. I mean, the back side of the bottom is the actual back and headrest. Other side, nothing special. It's padded pretty well. And then the legs. Wheels, the base, the levers for the base. I'm in the bottom of the chair. Looks like it'd be fast to install. And then some more all the screws in this box. So I'll see how long it takes to install. It's about 3:30 a.m. right now. Only time I can work on stuff because of the kids. The good news is I think you don't need any screwdrivers, even though it uses bolts. It has a includes hex screws over here, and that should fit inside the head of the bolts. This is just the bottom piece that I didn't open. The first step involves building the base with the wheels. Instructions just shows this with no words. It seems pretty easy. I'll give it a try. So the wheels are just screw-ons like this. Not even screw-on. You just have to push it in. Like that, and it's in. You can just pull it out if you want to, but try one more wheel. So again, you just pop them in, and so forth. Next part is installing this base part. Like this. And you just insert it in. Insert it into here. That's it. Done. Halfway done already. So I'm kind of impressed with these instructions. Well, I mean, the way they organize the parts, because this step 3, they even package it with separated in the screws instead of being all together. The only thing I wasn't sure about this part was how it should be set. There's a little, at step 3, there's a little letter up here. I'm assuming that means front. So you want to set the front at the very top like that. And so the left lever appears over here. And then this over there. And then you screw in the A screws. Actually, another thing is on this, sorry about it, my head's in the way, but on this bracket it says front over here, so it should match up with the front over there. And I put on the screws over here. You can tighten them by hand, the 4 screws, and then use the hex tool that's included over here to finish the job. So now I'm up to step 4, which involves putting together the bottom part, arms, with the base. I mean the bottom seat. And again, I really like these, the way the screws are organized. Step 4, part A, it's all in one little bag. It's just my hex screw, which is included. No additional tools needed. I should be done with this part pretty quickly. So I just need to put this hole into there, which I'm going to try to do right now. That was really easy. Now it's a matter of putting the arms in through these holes on the side. Something like this. I'll go do that right now. So when you're installing this, if you forget what's the front side, just look at the bottom. It tells you what's front. This thing over here means it's for the back end. So let me go get this all set up. Just have to screw this on. This is the front over here. And I have to screw these on. I don't have my tool. Use the hex tool. This is a little difficult for me, but I got it in. I got the first screw in. And now again the second screw. This is probably the hardest part for me so far. Try to line it up. That's it, and then you tighten it up. Again, you look at the bottom again. This is the front side over here. This is the back side. This is how I'm installing it. I'll do the other side too. Make sure it's tight, not like this. I'm now done with step 4. I'm moving on to step 5. Where I'm installing the back side. So it just involves installing one screw with the back down. Let me go do that. So let me bring this over a bit. So I'll install, I believe, this screw onto one of these. Let me see which one I need to do. Because there's another screw over here, it'll be on this bottom screw. This bottom screw matches up with this. top screw matches up with the top one. So first you'll screw in this bottom one, and then you'll slide it up. Slide this part up, and then do the top screw. So let me go do that. So as you're sliding this in, it should pop in to the hole like that. And so then doing the actual screwing of the, I don't know, nut or bolt should be pretty easy now. Goes in like that. So you want to screw it on this side and also this side over here. Do it not too tight, I don't think, because you're going to need to slide this up like this. You're going to slide it up and then do these last two screws. Again, do everything tight once it's up. In order to get this side slid back, you may need to loosen these screws on the armrests a little bit. That's why I had to do. They're too tight, and so now I can finally slide it over and screw it in. So I finished step 6 over here, which is screwing in all the screws on the arm to put on the back. The last step, step 7, is just the window dressing, which is, what's it called? Just putting on these little covers so the holes, you don't see the holes, and this is it. So I'll go do that and I'm done. So here's the semi-finished product. There's actually one more last step, and that involves sitting down on it and making sure the base is attached well. But again, here's the finished product. I'm not sure if it's real leather or fake leather. It's pretty soft. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's pretty soft. So the main things to consider about the seat is it has adjustable height. Let's see if I press that. It goes up about 6 inches. So now it's this tall. And the only other thing you can do besides adjust the height is, let's see, I think you can tilt it back. You can tilt it back with this thing over here will let you tilt the back. I mean, tilt the whole seat, that is. Let's see how much it can tilt. Let's pause this. Right now it's straight up. After screwing the tilt thing over, it doesn't really tilt that. The tilt tension doesn't really change that much, so I'm not sure if I installed something wrong, but tilting doesn't do much for me. It's probably user error. But $50, it's not too bad for $50. Because the arms are fixed, you can't adjust the arm height, and also because the arms are attached to the back, you can't really adjust the tilt on this seat. So a lot of limited functionality with this supposedly $150 seat.